Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and this is your outlook for February 10th, 2015. You're seeing a radar review over the last 24 hours here of the storm that hit our area yesterday here, and not a lot of precipitation with this. We weren't expecting a lot of precipitation with this. I thought there was some confusion with some that thought this was going to be a heavy event, and it really was not billed to be that. It was just expected to be a couple tenths of an inch of freezing rain, some sleet, and then some snow. The only area that we struggled with a little bit up here with to get snowfall was up in northeast PA. Radar here is saying the radar review is actually indicating that more snow fell than did. It actually was projected to fall as snow and actually held on as freezing rain and ice a lot longer than expected up here in these areas here. So while we were only expecting a tenth of an inch up here, it wound up being a couple tenths of an inch and a very dangerous situation up here with the icing before that changed over to snow. And then we had another round of precipitation coming in for our southern areas here like we did expect. This did come in as expected here. So that is one area that worked out. We did have a couple tenths of an inch of ice and freezing rain and sleet that did end up as snow before ending here, and got some coatings to an inch or so down in this area here, which was expected here. What happened with this system here? Why it just starved northeast PA? Basically, the low jumped to the southeast instead of being across northern Virginia like it was expected to be all week. It actually wound up jumping down to North Carolina. Being further south, it didn't allow this. So you see the later frames here starts to develop right down here and throwing these the precipitation in here at the end. But of course, it's already too far south of the area here. So if this was over Virginia when this happened and started blowing up in here like it was expected to, we would have had a lot more snow up here as projected in northeast PA. So that's the deal with that. Let's move on to the future now. We're going to go into, here's a look at Tuesday afternoon. Actually, excuse me, Tuesday morning, and this is showing our system pulling away here out of the area here. It's going to pull off, you see that low near the Carolina coastline, and going a little bit forward from this point, you're going to see that low is going to be heading almost due east here. You see it heading away from the area, not expected to affect land. The next system we're going to be watching is going to be this one coming in, diving down from the Great Lakes region, and this is going to have to be watched because we're going to have looks like just an innocent clipper that's passing to our north here, bringing some snow showers here. But watch what it does here. It actually starts redeveloping as it goes up here into New York State, redeveloping further south. Depending on where this redevelops to and transfers energy to this system here, if this does this a little bit quicker, we could be in the game for some bigger snows here, eastern PA, New Jersey, especially New Jersey. But it doesn't do this quick enough, so when it redevelops, it doesn't capture in time here, and I'll show you what that means here. As we go to the next frame here, you can see it pops a low offshore here once that transfer is just about complete. You got still low hanging on here, and the next one popping off the coastline. Look what it does. We got snow here along the coastline that's actually moderate snowfall to New York City. So it's starting to bring in, the GFS is starting to give up the idea that there could be some snow here on Thursday and some coastal enhancement as well. So we're looking at most of the area gets a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 inch type snowfall. We're going to watch this coastal development here for areas along the coast here. It could bump that a little bit higher than 3 inches. Could be some 4 or 5 inch amounts if this were correct. But we're a little bit too early to jump the gun on that idea yet until we see what this does. One thing's for certain, though, it looks like unbelievable. Boston, again, is going to get clobbered if this is the right track here, what the GFS is showing here. 977 millibar blizzard. Some incredible winds with this here, too. Unbelievable. Speaking of winds here, Friday will be windy here as well, at least early on, and then it should get a little bit better as the day wears on. Very cold on Friday as well. And then we're going to go into, get rid of that system. There's another one here that's going to be right on its heels, it looks like. And this is going to be on Sunday, or it should be Saturday night and Sunday here, and this looks like it could be another system that could be developing right along the coastline. Now this one actually doesn't look like much here in the models right now, but I think this one actually might have a better opportunity to produce than the first one did, and that's because when that system goes up into after it blows up in this big storm that's just south of Boston here and heads up to the northeast, it might actually be doing so quick enough here to allow this one to slow down and dig a little bit more and allow a block to form. So if that's the case, instead of this being way out here, you could have something sitting right here and very strong and phased, because this, the storm that was moving through on Thursday will have the opportunity to set up a 50-50 low or a block for this next system. Something we're going to be watching here, but there's a very good opportunity for that to happen. And I actually like this system on Sunday a little bit better than I do the one on Thursday for this coastal development. I do think Thursday is going to be a little bit too late for any coastal development, and the verdict is still out on Sunday whether or not it'll be too late as well. It could just be a couple of light clipper systems that dump a quick inch or two, maybe three, and then they're out of here. And they both could do the same thing. Or you could have one slow down, a little bit. You can still have this happen on Thursday, where Thursday just digs a little bit faster and gives us a little bit more snow here across, this area here. We'll just wait and see. There's a couple different things we're going to look at for the next couple days here to determine that. Right now, I'm leaning against that happening for Thursday, but Sunday is still in the game for something like that to happen, especially if Thursday's system sets up a block up here for the next system, and that would be in this Sunday time frame. And then we're going to be looking at yet another system coming in here in the middle of next week here that could provide some more snow. A couple different situations with this. This might be one that might be a little bit too far south and shear it apart. Could be something, could be a big storm here along the coastline. Could it be something that's just that cuts in and gives us mixed precipitation, snow to start from overrunning and then going over to a mix or even rain. So there's a lot of different possibilities with that. Getting way ahead of ourselves here. We're talking about next Tuesday. But there are 3 in the pipeline between now and a week from now that we'll be keeping a close eye on. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for February 10th, 2015. Have a great Tuesday.